Good evening. Today's quote is good one. What you don't see with your eyes, don't witness with your mouth. I repeat this quote. What you don't see with your eyes, do not witness with your mouth. Today's word is taciturn, tending not to speak very much in a way that seems unfriendly. He is a reserved, taciturn person. 41st, find the range of the following functions. Just listen to me. First one, f of x equal to mod of x minus 5. Range means set of all values of fx. Now modulus is non-negative, means either 0 or greater than 0. So the range is semi-open interval 0 to infinity. Second, f of x equal to x upon 9 plus x square. Let y be fx. So y equal to x upon 9 plus x square. Rearrange the terms. Now this is a quadratic equation in x. Solve this using formula for roots of quadratic equation. So that gives you, or before that, this is a quadratic equation in x. Instead of roots, they have said that x is real. So discriminant, I hope you remember the concept of discriminant of a quadratic equation. Delta greater than or equal to 0. What is delta? B square minus 4ac. For which quadratic equation? Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So that gives 1 minus 36y square greater than or equal to 0. So y square less than or equal to 1 by 36. This means minus 1 by 6 less than or equal to y less than or equal to 1 by 6. So what is the range of this function? It is closed interval minus 1 by 6 to 1 by 6. I repeat this. We are asked to find the range of this function. Range means set of all values of fx. So let y be fx. So equate y with this. Rearrange the terms. This is a quadratic equation, right? Now the roots of this equation must be real. So discriminant must be greater than or equal to 0. So that gives me minus 1 by 6 less than or equal to y less than or equal to 1 by 6. So y has to lie in this closed interval. C part, f of x equal to 1 upon 1 plus root x. Now by root we mean positive root. I repeat, because if you consider plus minus both, many students think but root 4 is plus minus 2. But here if you consider 2 minus 2 both, is this a function? No, it is not a function. Okay, and that is why root x is non-negative for all x belonging to R. Therefore 0 less than fx for all x belonging to R. Also 1 is less than or equal to 1 plus root x. Why? Because minimum value of root x is 0. So in that case 1 is 1. Otherwise this part, see the cursor, this part is going to be positive. So 1 plus positive number is definitely greater than 1. Take the reciprocal. So 1 upon 1 plus root x is less than or equal to 1. See, yesterday only I told you that some number 39, 40 and 41 and 40, yes, 42 also. These are, let me check. 42 is simple, I'm sorry, just find out composites. 43rd is difficult. Yes. So you have to listen to recording number of times. So what is the range? It is semi-closed interval 0 to 1. D part. What is f of x? F of x is step x minus x. I hope you know the definition of fractional part function. So it is nothing but minus fractional part function. And what about the range of this fractional part function? 0 to 1, 0 included, 1 excluded. You have to use common sense. In 1.1, what is fractional part? Will you say 1? No, it is 0.1, right? But we need minus. If multiplied by a negative number, inequality reverses. That is why I insist that you should know the basics. See, 4 is greater than 2. Multiply by minus 1. Minus 4 is not greater than minus 2. Minus 4 is less than minus 2. So if multiplied by negative number, inequality reverses. That is why 0 greater than or equal to minus fractional part function greater than minus 1. Now I write minus 1 first. So what is the range? It is semi-closed interval minus 1, 0. 0 included, minus 1 is not. E part, this is simple. F of x is 1 plus 2 raised to x plus 4 raised to x. Now 2 raised to x, 4 raised to x always greater than 0 for all real values of x. So f of x has to be greater than 1, right? So 1 to infinity. Now you will say what happens if x is 0? So in that case, f of x is 3. Is 3 greater than 1? Yes. Okay. So this is the range of the function.
And f of g. 40-second sum. Find f of g x and g of x. A. F of x is equal to e is raised to x. G of x is equal to log x.
And B part?
B. F of x is equal to x by x plus 1 and g of x is equal to x by 1 minus x.
We'll be doing B part. Start solving B part. So what is f of g of x? G of x is x upon 1 minus x. So we have to find f of x upon 1 minus x. Use common sense. This is fx. Whatever is written here, write same in the numerator. So x upon 1 minus x in the numerator. Whatever is written here, add 1 to it. So add 1 to what? X upon 1 minus x. Now you need not write this step. You can say that multiply numerator and denominator by 1 minus x. So x upon x plus 1 into 1 minus x is 1 minus x. So on simplification, you get x. What is g of f of x? F of x is x upon x plus 1. Okay. Substitute. So x upon x plus 1. Okay. Upon 1 minus x upon x plus 1. Why 1 minus? For that, you have to see g of x. See, whatever is written here, subtract that from 1. I have done the same thing. So on simplification, I get x. First part is for homework, but in this case also you will notice that f of g of x is same as g of f of x equal to x. A 43rd is difficult one, yes. So let us discuss B part first and then we'll solve A part. Basically in 43rd, you are asked to find f of x. What is given? G of x is given. I'm talking about B part. G of x is 1 plus root x and composite of g and f, that is f of g of x is given to be 3 plus 2 root x plus x. Now, listen to me carefully. Do not write this right now, but please do write the solution after the lecture. See, g of x is 1 plus root x. F of g of x is 3 plus 2 root x plus x. So 3 plus 2 root x plus x is nothing but f of g of x, that is f of 1 plus root x. Now use common sense. In left hand side, maximum power of x is 1. Therefore 1 plus root x must be squared to get x. Otherwise, how can we get x from out of this? So f of x must be of degree 2. Now any second degree function should be taken as ax square plus bx plus c, right? 3 arbitrary constants. Now a cannot be 0 because when we say it is of order 2, a cannot be 0, but b and c can be 0. Is that clear? Now, what is f of x? I have taken f of x as ax square plus bx plus c. So 3 plus, see the cursor, 3 plus 2 root x plus x equal to f of 1 plus root x, that is, see the cursor, a into 1 plus root x square plus b into 1 plus root x plus c. Open all the brackets. So you get 3 terms. A plus b plus c is a constant term, a term in root x and a term in x. Now this is equality. So you can equate coefficients to get a equal to 1. Why? What is a? A happens to be coefficient of x. Here it is 1x. X means 1x. So that gives me a equal to 1. Then I get 2a plus b equal to what? Coefficient of root x, 2. So 2a plus b equal to 2. But a is 1. So that gives me value of b. And a plus b plus c has to be 3. Now you have to solve these equations to get c equal to 2, b equal to 0. So what is f of x? X square plus 2. You may say it is not that difficult. See, if you are asked to solve this on your own, then it is difficult. But if you could understand this logic that highest degree term on left hand side is first degree term, and we get first degree term only when we square this. Suppose cubic function is there. Then in that case, what will happen? What is the general cubic function? It should be taken as f of x equal to ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. So 4 arbitrary constants will be involved. Okay. Now we will be solving a part. 43rd a part. G of x is x square plus x minus 2 and g of f of x is 4x square minus 10x plus 4. Okay. Now g of f of x. G of x is x square plus x minus 2. So what is g of f of x? Square of fx plus fx minus 2. This is 4x square minus 10x plus 4. Note that on left hand side we have second degree expression in x. So degree of right hand side must be the same. Now this is square of fx. So on squaring degree is 2. This means f of x has to be first degree expression. Don't say equation. So we take fx as what? Ax plus b, where a and b are real numbers and a not equal to 0. Because if a is 0, we get a constant function. Okay. Yes. So f of x is ax plus b. Right now. Therefore, I can say 4x square minus 10x plus 4 is f of x square, that is square of ax plus b. You have to be careful. Plus ax plus b minus 2. Now simplify and tell me what you get. This is not that difficult. I'll try to write directly. So obviously a square x square plus twice ab plus a into x plus b square plus b minus 2. Is it? Yes. So again, 4x square minus 10x plus 4 is a square x square plus twice ab plus ax plus b square plus b minus 2. Comparing corresponding coefficients. So a square is 4. So a is either plus 2 or minus 2. Then twice ab plus a is minus 10. Now you will say that, sir, two unknowns, two equations are sufficient. But we have to see that the same value satisfy third equation also. Which is the third one? Equate constants. B square plus b minus 2 is 4. Okay. Now put a equal to 2 in equation 2. That gives me b equal to minus 3. See whether b equal to minus 3 satisfies equation 3 or not. Yes, it does. And therefore a equal to 2. b equal to -3. Okay, so this is fx. Write down. After this, put a equal to -2 in equation 2. So -4b -2 equal to -10. So what is b? B equal to 2. This satisfies. Come on. This satisfies, not satisfied. This satisfies equation 3. So a equal to -2, b equal to 2. So there are two functions. Second one is f of x equal to -2x plus 2. Forty-fourth, that is last sum, is for homework. Answers are given. So here the topic functions is over.